Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, we in there. What's up, folks? It's your boy Tony P, and welcome back to the Taj channel, and welcome to another episode of Fresh Drop Friday, where we review brand new music that drops today, Friday. If you enjoy music reviews, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that bell, and if you're an artist, make sure you hit us up online. You can hit us up on here on YouTube in the comments below. You can also go to our Facebook page, The Taj Channel, Taj, The Taj Channel, or hit us up on Instagram at 4 ever, EVER Taj, Taj. Hit us up on Instagram, send us your music, we'll check it out, we'll do a review, and we'll let you know what we're thinking about it, you know? So if you want any kind of criticism, hit us up. We'd love to check it out. Anyway, enough of the talk, let's get straight into these reviews. First off, we got the brand new project, Sorry for Being Antisocial by the homie Roddy Ricch. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I was slow to the jump with Roddy Ricch. My homie Logan Honeycutt tried to put me onto him, I think earlier this year, late last year, or sometime last year. But I just didn't catch it. I just didn't catch it. I mean, there was nothing really gravitating at the time, but as I slowly started to, you know, watch him work with other artists, getting on the joint with the late Nipsey Hussle, working with DJ Mustard, I really started seeing the appeal to him, and man, the dude is talented. I got to give it to him. With this project, however, I mean, it just continues. It starts off really dope. I mean, the production is pretty solid on this project. He's one of the few people that I do feel can do the quick, fast rap with melody in it. Look, it sounds so effortless when he raps. It's really dope to listen to. However, it's a double-edged sword when you really start listening with this project. As the project continues, it does get a bit repetitive. The content varies with more interpersonal stuff, as well as, you know, the flexing, you know, name any high brand shoe, jewelry, drip, blah, you know, all that's in here. But he does mix it with songs for the women, more songs about him coming up. So there's definitely some variety in there. But after a while, you know, the project is not long in itself, but after a while, it does get a bit repetitive. And I do admit vocally, he starts to get a bit annoying with how he uses his inflections. There are moments where he's doing these melodic raps and he hits these high notes, and it just hits the ear wrong. So with that being said, the project in itself is a dope project. I believe this is his first album. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. Off first listen, I'm giving it a 3.5, 4. I'm definitely feeling it. He has some dope features on here. He has only Meek Mill. Of course, he has to have a Gunna feature. Gunna's on everybody's song. He actually has production by Charlotte's own Jetson Made. Shouts out to homie Jetson. Just dope production all around. That Meek Mill track is nuts. I was actually, before I even looked at the playlist, before I even looked at the track list, I thought to myself that I really want to hear a song with him and Meek Mill on it. And lo and behold, there it is. And it sounds just how I want it to. Definitely a dope project. Definitely fucking with it. So yeah, I'm leaning towards a 3.5, 4. Next up, we got Bad Vibes Forever by the Late XXXTentacion. Man, I feel like I say the word late a lot. And it's just coming up, I feel like you never really see a lot of artists pass away as quickly as we see these younger artists passing away. But man, X is one of the ones that actually really hurt me when I heard he passed away. So definitely rest in peace, XXXTentacion. This project dropped today, and I think it's actually supposed to go parallel with a documentary that's supposed to be coming out about, you know, his short time being in the spotlight as a musician and kind of following him, I believe, in his last days. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the video myself, or I just saw a trailer for it. I think it's on his Instagram. But getting back to the review, it's hard to judge posthumous projects because, you know, you want to be as respectful as possible. But in all honesty, I am not too crazy about how this project was done. It's really somber, super somber, and that's nothing new to X's sound. It's nothing new to what I like hearing from him. I usually enjoy it, but at 25 songs, it seems like it's a lot of sad. When you break it up, and I think that's really the thing about, That's really the thing you got to appreciate about, you know, his other projects like Question Mark and 17, his other project Question Mark. You know, these projects were still short enough to where you could really kind of play with different sounds, and if you want to do a more somber take, it'd be fine. But this project was damn near about an hour, almost an hour. I think it was about almost an hour, and it was really somber and a lot of guitar, a lot of singing, a lot of punk alt rock sounds, which for the most part I would love, but it didn't feel balanced. It really did not feel balanced. A lot of features on here. There were a lot of dope features on here. I do give it up to Craig Zinn. Had Blink 182 on there. He had a bunch of notable people on this project. I'm guessing this might have been what his team put together after his passing, but I definitely think there were some solid choices in features. Very surprised that Ski Mask is nowhere on this project, especially if I think they're hailing this as his last project for a while, X's last project. I am very surprised there's not even like an interlude with Ski Mask on this project. It just seems kind of weird. I feel like that I know they fell out at one point in time, and I do believe that they pieced up before they passed away. I know they were seen together before X passed. So it's really strange to not see Ski Mask anywhere on this project. He was barely on the Members Only Volume 4 project that dropped earlier this year. So, I mean, it's things like that that make you think, you know, what's really going on in X's camp. Now, don't get me wrong. The songs are still solid songs for X songs. You could tell that a lot of these are probably ideas that didn't get fully flourished or, you know, fully finalized, and they kind of threw it together. You're able to tell the differences between those, but with that being said, there's still some solid bops on here. But as a total package, as a total project, I really wasn't feeling it. You know, that's not to take anything from X. Again, you know, rest in peace to the bro, but this definitely isn't the best representative. I wouldn't put this as, hey, if you want to know who X is, you have to listen to this project. I would point them to his other stuff before pointing to this project. On first listen, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5, you know, maybe a 2.5 out of 5. You know, it's honestly not a terrible project. It's just a sequencing. I feel like they could have balanced it out much better than they did. It was just too much somber stuff. And me personally, I like X when he has a lot of energy. You know, he's doing his, you know, screamo trap sounds. You know, it doesn't have to be every song, but they barely had any of that on here. And I feel like that's something that you lose that. They lost that kind of side of X when they didn't display that more. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 2.5 out of 5 on first listen. Moving right along, we got the brand new project from Fat Joe and Dre, Family Ties. It's cool. I like it. It's not a bad project at all. Fat Joe, I think, has aged really well in this climate of music. The production is modern enough for everybody to appreciate, but I think it still gives that club pop feel. I think a lot of these songs are gonna pop off in the club. He definitely has probably at least one banger that's probably gonna get some good radio spins. But as a whole project, it's cool. It's not bad at all. They're saying that this is gonna. A lot of artists seem to be having their last projects, and there's definitely a lot of the older cats for sure. But Fat Joe's been in the game for a minute, so it's not surprising. It's if I wouldn't be mad at adding this into his discography. You know, it's not terrible. It's not. There's nothing that really stands out in the project. Dre does a lot of singing on this, and I'm not really familiar with Dre's music, but I mean, he compliments Fat Joe well enough to where I didn't hate any of the songs. So it's solid project. I can't really say too much about it. Really poppy, really clubby. I think it'll do very well at clubs. I'm leaning towards a 3 out of 5. You know, it's cool. 3.5 if I'm in the right mood. I think I can see me spend a couple of these songs on here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 5. Moving right along, we got Montana by French Montana. Where would French Montana be without features? Where? I don't know if French is a strong enough artist to carry songs on his own. I think he's even proved that himself with the amount of features that he has. And I don't think French Montana is a bad artist in himself. I mean, he's not the dopest lyricist. I think he does the swag flex rap nice enough. But I guess he just shines a little bit better when there's somebody else on a song, because every other song has a feature on it, whether it be, I think he has like 2 features with Cardi B. Of course, he has the No Stylist, or I forget what song it was, but he has the song, the feature with Drake on it. He has Kodak Black on like about 2 or 3 songs on here, including Lockjaw. I thought that song came out a few years ago, but again, I'm not sure. But the project as a whole is decent. Is decent. Definitely some club spins. A lot of the songs have been out for I think almost a year, if not about a year. Of course, that Kodak track's been out for a minute. The song with Drake's been out for a while. Production, the production I think is really kind of spotty. It's really spotty with this project. He has this really weird mix of like boom bap, but still trying to inquire the trap elements into it, and it doesn't go well at all. It's not the best sounding project I've heard. I've heard him, back in the Mac and Cheese series. I see what French is capable of. I don't think this is really hitting on it. It's not super bad. It's not his greatest work. I don't really see myself going back to listen to this too much, other than the singles that he has. But honestly, that's always been French, though. As French doesn't have a bunch of features, is it really a French song? But honestly, think about like a 2 out of 5 for this one on first listen. Shit. Oh, damn it. Come on now. Get right, little baby. Get right. Oh!
2 of them broke off?
2 of them broke off.
You probably can super, like, Gorilla Glue. So,
I ain't have this shit for like 2 weeks, and I've already broken 2 legs.
look. We can Gorilla Glue it back together. And hope. Look, you want to go to the store tonight to get some Gorilla Glue?
Not tonight, I'm tired.
Hopefully it'll work.
Put on for my fucking soul. Ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to do my music reviews, and my damn tripod, my gimbal has broken on me, and I've lost all hope in living. So I guess with that, we can end Fresh Drop Friday. Again, if you guys enjoy these reviews, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, follow us on Facebook at The Taj Channel, follow us on Instagram at Forever Taj. That's 4EVER.Taj. And I'm gonna go cry now. If you're an artist that would like their music reviewed, please send us your music through those mediums. We'll check it out. We'll do the review. Love you guys. I'm gonna go cry.